Welcome back, guys. This is Jake from State Fun, and by the end of this video, we're gonna go on a nice little test drive. Alright, so one thing I'd like to do, the fuel filler neck, I'd like to go ahead and get that hooked up. I've had a plastic bag that's been covering it ever since I pulled the body off the Dodge. I think it's about time that we get a filler neck on here so I can actually fill it up if I need fuel. I've got the original one down here. I'm going to take that little shroud off around it and then probably cut the tubes down a little bit so that I can get them to fit up under this wheel well pretty well. And that's where my filler neck's going to be. Trying to think about what's going to be annoying when I'm trying to fill it up, because I got to be able to get the filler into here. I really could use this to just stick straight out and hang right there with this sitting back here. Yeah, that's what I would prefer. So okay, let's see if we can get this check valve out, and then I guess we'll cut this thing down. So right there's the check valve I was talking about. It's got a little ball in there that allows fuel pass but doesn't allow it to backfeed. So I'm going to try to take that out of this section, and then we'll cut down the pipe and try and insert it into the new section. I got this thing shortened up. Looks like it'll go straight. It's in there pretty okay. I can hold it up right there. That'd be all right for fuel in. Let's get this back hose hooked up. Looks like that needs to be shortened some. I think that'll work right there. Find a way to get this held up right there. We'll be good. I'm just gonna force it in there. It's just a normal filler cap. Perfect. Well, now that we got the diesel filler neck installed, I'm gonna go ahead and level up the cab on this side. If you remember, we leveled the passenger side during the cooling video so that I could get the cooling line up underneath there anyways. So just got the driver's side to do now. After that, we'll get a hood put on her and might tackle a couple other things and take her for a test drive. A little bit high on this side, so we're going to go back up. Well, we got it leveled out. Body line looks pretty good. Looks pretty straight right through there. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the bolts that go into the fender put in. Then we'll get the hood reattached and the side panel pieces reattached. Look at how pretty she is. Got the hood on and the little side pieces too. It's looking like a house car again. I don't know if I can help myself. I might have to go take her for a drive a little early. Got a few other things I want to tackle, but I think they can wait. Let's do this. So with the successful test drive over, it's time to start buttoning up some of these other small things. And the one I'm going to start on right now is getting all these little bolts that I pulled out earlier back in place on the tunnel cover, and then figuring out what to do about getting a new one of these kind of persuaded into position. This one's pretty close, but not quite there. I might try and persuade it a little bit more and just reuse it, or I might use another piece of metal. I haven't decided yet. That's the current task, so let's get after it. I am planning on doing an updated interior. Well, updated, not upgraded. Probably still gonna have rubber floors. We get some bucket seats with seat belts. Apparently those are important. Safety third, y'all. I'll put some sound deadening in so that hopefully it's not quite as loud in here when I'm done. Those are all upgrades to come. Not something I'm ready for right now. Let's see if we can mount this shifter boot in here okay. Too much persuasion for this GoPro to handle. Might just need longer screws. Wish the previous owner hadn't cut up this floor like he did. Made it a whole lot easier on me. Well, that's too big. That's okay, I can cut down. I can use this to make a little lip, nice little flat lip that attaches to this piece. Also cover up some of this ugliness. Alright, that'll work. Oh yeah, this is going to need a whole remodel. Looks like there will probably be a very nice interior remodel video coming up in a future episode. So that's kind of cool. Just throw that anywhere. Well, considering what it started out looking like, that ain't half bad. It actually fits very well in this area. Doesn't hit my cup holders, doesn't hit the seat. In the with the old shifter, first gear would just about hit my cup holder right here. I'd be hitting a cup if I had it, and then reverse was just about hitting the seat. Plus I have a fifth gear now. Overdrive, woo! So during my test drive, I figured out that full throttle with the pedal did not actually equal full throttle up here. So what I've done is I've moved this throttle linkage here closer in. There were two holes here, and I originally purchased the Dodge. It was on this, it was set on this hole, and I moved it outward to get more leverage because the throttle was stiff. Turns out it's just because it had too many springs attached. Anyways, I moved it back in a little bit more on this lever here so that it has more throw with the throttle throw. But then I figured out that my throttle lever here that I had flipped upside down just spins around on the throttle rod that's coming through from the cab. So I need to figure out a way to stop that from happening. And I think I'm just gonna weld it so that it can't move. See how it does this time. So I actually got a little bit too much throw now, so I'm gonna loosen this cable clamp here and let that cable slide that direction just a touch, and that'll reduce the pedal travel, hopefully enough to where when I bottom out the pedal, I'm bottoming out the throttle up here. So let me get a flathead and I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go see what that does. You all look at the throttle actuator there, and you can see what I see. Well, that looks pretty much perfect. Let's go take a test drive like that. Oh. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to throw you on the ground. Need to clean my windshield. Can't see nothing through the dirt when the sun hits it. Gonna have to get used to the shifts. Woo! So low. But she'll move out. Woo! That throttle feels a whole lot different. It's nice to get a taller gear in this thing. I think that's the right word. Taller? I don't know. Go from 410 to a 373. That'll be nice. Get a little bit more speed out of each gear. Then I won't have such a low one. I'm not going to be towing a whole lot. It's not like I'm going to be using it as a 1-ton truck anymore. It's essentially going to be a 3/4 ton truck. I'd have to adjust that smoke screw a little bit more. Now that I got full throttle, it'll smoke on you. She feels smooth though. Corners and stuff. So from these stop signs, taking off in 2nd gear. That tells you how low first is. Much rougher road, it wants to pull to the right. It could be in alignment. I was looking earlier. It looks like my front wheels are a little bit towed in. So the point of this trip is twofold. One, to test out my throttle pedal, and two, to bring it over to my grandpa so that he can test my welds. Make sure he thinks they'll hold up. He's been a welder for quite a long time, and he's done a lot of rear ends. Rear ends have to be able to hold up when you weld them together, so I trust his opinion pretty well. I've thoroughly enjoyed this project, and I hope y'all have too. It's not done yet, so make sure you subscribe so you see all of the completion items, like adding an air conditioner, revamping the interior a little bit, remodeling the camper, electronic brake controller, and all that good stuff. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a good one. Too much persuasion for this GoPro to handle. Just throw that anywhere. Look how pretty she is. Safety third, y'all.